So today I'm going to be talking about trade school versus four-year colleges. Do you know what you want to do for college? Would you consider going to school for 2 years and graduating with an associate degree and entering the workfield faster with less debt? With a show of hands, has anyone looked into trade school? Awesome, some of you guys have. Do you want to know a skill set many people don't know while going to school in half the time of a four-year college? Throughout the last 5 years of my life after high school, I've spent a few years at the university, and now I'm finishing my associate degree, majoring in a trade skill, and I've experienced both sides of it. So according to creditschoolonline.org Last Access 2019 states, a four-year college academic setting and education is not for everyone. Some people excel in hand-on settings while they may lose interest in a strictly academic environment. For other recent high school graduate leaving home for the first time, a four-year university can be more of a distraction than an asset. So you're able to work on your career right away. Trade schools are training technicians to be hands-on while preparing technicians for repair side of the industry. The demand of trade work is on the rise. So when looking for college, you should consider a trade school. So money is a big key in which direction you will go. A trade school offers more affordable education than a four-year college. An article posted on mycollegeguide.com Last Access on November 25, 2019 states, with a changing economy and rising tuition price, the cost of higher education is a major concern for students looking to earn a degree through a college or a trade school. So of course trade school is a lot least expensive than a four-year college, just because trade school will only last about 2 years or a little bit longer, 2.5, just depending on what trade you might go into. Trade school saves you time and money, which helps students with lower debt loans. So as you can see in this graph, the rising of college from 2016 to 2017, a two-year institution hasn't raised much. It's always been under $10,000. In 2017, it did peak over to $11,000 a year. As you can see, as a four-year institution, an average year, if you include room and board, is close to 22, and it keeps getting higher and higher. In 2017, the average was about almost $27,000 a year. As you can see, it's a really big difference. So let's compare the cost of a two-year schooling, which will shock you. The average cost of a four-year college is about $9,000 a year and closer to $25,000 out of state. That does not include books and room and board. And according to studentbrief.usa, for a associate degree student, the average cost of a college tuition is $3,570 per year at a public institution. So my personal experience paying for school, when I attended the university, my freshman year was roughly $10,000. Took classes that really didn't help me. They were kind of pointless classes that didn't really affect my degree. And my HVAC school in total cost me $6,000 in tuition and $2,500 in books and tools, was the grand total of $8,500 to graduate from my trade school. As you can see right here, it kind of just repeats itself. 2 years or less, the cost is $10,000, and your job security is domestic and on-site. As a college, it might take 4 to 6 years. It might cost between $100,000 to $150,000, and job security is chance of outsourcing to outside the United States. So we are now looking for. So what are we looking after school? A job. Job security is one of the reasons students should consider a trade school education. According to careerschoolnow.org states that more and more job positions are being filled offshore to keep company costs down. However, trade school positions, one that need physical body presence, are not easily filled by going anywhere else. People need skilled workers like plumbers, mechanics, and electricians on site. The older generation slowly leaving and trading position will need to be filled. And according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, BLS, There's also a positive job outlook for those interested in going into a skilled trade. Electricians are expected to grow 14% between the years 2014 to 2024. Plumbers, pipe fitter, and steam fitters will see a 12% growth. And according to MoneyWise.com, last access December 2019 states, on the flip side, trade school is cheaper, shorter, and has a serious job potential and room for growth in the coming year. You can take your choice trade as far as you want, even taking the plunge and starting your own company. And where there's demand, there's opportunity to make a whole lot of money. So as you can see, some of the jobs and salary compared to a trade school and college, a qualified electrician would make $55,000 a year and a bachelor's degree. And I'm assuming just in a regular business or a simple degree, you'll make about the same. An HVAC technician can make $47,000 a year, while a college English degree will get you about the same. At some blue collar jobs, you can make six figures, and an engineering degree, you start off at $61,000. So you can pick your poison. You could either spend $4,000 or spend $2,000. You could either spend 4 years in college or spend 2 years in college and make about the same as a 4-year graduate. So I've witnessed job opportunities I received from trade school to my own family member graduating from a 4-year college. My brother graduated with a degree in accounting, which took him months to find jobs. So many people were applying for the same jobs. I have one more month left in my schooling for HVAC, and I've been offered 11 jobs already. The need for worker and trade skills in high demand. So according to careerschoolnow.org, because 1 out of 3 businesses having a hard time staffing those coming out of trade school will find they may have a better opportunity. You will have received special training for a special need, plus the necessary certification to do the job. Your skills are measured, and employees know that you will fit the whole. So, which one would have a better salary? And it's what we were talking about here. Like I said, the average time is 2 years. You can, on average, $33,000. 2% of people actually graduate from an associate degree, which could start off at 36. An average cost for schooling might be 127. Only 60% people graduate, and you're not too far off from making the same amount. When it comes to salary, trade school graduates aren't making much less than a 4-year college degree. The median salary entry-level position for a trade job is $35,000. A 4-year college graduate might make $11,000 more if they can find a job. Trade workers have been working in the field for 2 years already, which leads to raising and higher paying job. So here, another example is plumbers can make $50,000 for trade workers, electrician 52, HVAC, techs 44, even dental hygienists can make 54. These are just starting salaries, which many jobs are paid hourly. If you're willing to put in the hours at work, the rewards will be worth it in the end. I've experienced both sides, and here are some of my thoughts. The classroom environment is very different. Compared to school, trade school, the classrooms are very small and it's very personal. While when I was in school, in my organic chemistry class at the university, I had 103 students in my class. I feel like it's a more of a family environment in a trade school. I have a class of 7 other students with me. We are trying to pursue the same degree, so we help each other succeed and push each other. And it's definitely more hands-on. Right from the start of trade school, we got to learn with our hands. What we learned from the books, we got to right away apply it hands-on experience and working on the equipment. I felt I was able to learn a lot better doing that instead of reading it. And at the university, it was just memorizing the material, and once I graduated, I could apply it then. So in conclusion, when looking for college, you consider a trade school. I've compared the prices of both schooling, I've explained the job security when attending a trade school, and I've told you my personal experience.